Welcome to another episode. My name is Bertrand. I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel, especially when you get out of a relationship, because you're going to be out here in the dating world trying to figure out what's going on and what am I doing wrong and why is this not going right. Then you may even have thoughts of, oh my gosh, I got to go back to my girl. I got to go back to my ex. Baby, can we make this work? We got to make this work, baby. Me and you, we can do this, baby. I believe in you, baby. Believe in me. Believe in me, baby. Now, confidence is key and helping you accept whatever happened and actually moving on. Today is a reaction video, and this one comes from a woman who says contacting her 3 or 4 days after she gives you her number is too long. Now, before we get into this clip, I gotta ask you guys first, do you agree or disagree with her? Next, is this business or romance? Then I just want us to think, because men and women play this game usually within 4 categories or 4 sets of rules. Now, for women, you have the wife, companion, fun girl, and the gold digger. Now, for men, you have Mr. Wallet, Mr. Bedroom, Mr. Fix It, and Mr. Friend, aka the homie. So let's check this. Let's check this out.
Because this man, for whatever reason, thinks that it's acceptable for him to ask me for my number on Sunday and text me Wednesday night. I personally think that that is actually crazy. Like, I think you're nuts. We haven't even met yet. So thinking that you have made an impression, a lasting impression for 3-4 days to stay in my mind is bizarre to me. And then he starts going on. So he texted me and I said, like, no, I'm not interested. Like, what the hell? Like, it's literally been 3 days. I forgot who you were. I literally had to go back to my IG messages and, like, see to confirm. And he's like, well, you know, just work. I've been really busy. Blah, 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 blah. Baby, you work at AT&T. You told me that. If that job is that stressful, you should quit. Ain't no reason you should be a sales rep and not able to text somebody back within 24 hours. I mean, that's ludicrous. And before any men come under my comments telling me that I must have never dated a real boss, my ex was a multimillionaire who owned 5 businesses and never took more than 10 minutes to text me back. So you can save that. And I'm not saying that that's normal. Like, I'm very aware that's princess treatment. That is not the normal. But you got like 24 hours with me when we first started talking. And then otherwise, I'm bored. Like, what the I'm bored. I forgot who you were. You know how my mind works? Out of sight, out of mind. I don't hear from you for 4 days.
Now, fellas, I know what you guys are thinking, right? She found another guy, or another guy grabbed her attention, because that's what I'm thinking. Look, I actually agree with her, and I have 3 reasons why. Number one is when you get a woman on the phone, right? Like, let's put it this way. Everybody is looking to grab this woman's attention. Now, this woman here, to me, from what I can see, she looks attractive. She looks like her DMs are on fire, right? But with that being said, if you got her number through the DMs, do you not think that there's other guys that could be possibly getting her number? Now, the reason I'm bringing that to your attention is because
I literally had to go back to my IG messages and, like,
I'm talking about attention, and a woman's attention span is only going to last for so long. Next, we live in a speed dating culture. So if you take too long to get around to that woman, she's going to lose interest because so many other people are giving her attention. Now, within this time that she gives you her number, you have to not make a mistake, at least until you are intimate with her. Because what's going to happen is she's entertaining other men to see who's going to bring her the best possible action. Now, the reason that this is important is because she's actually giving me fun girl vibes. The reason why she's giving me fun girl vibes is because she talked about an ex who ran 5 businesses.
My ex was a multimillionaire who owned 5 businesses and never took more than 10 minutes to text me back.
Now, anybody that's busy, you understand busy and a busy lifestyle. But let's put it this way. If this man who have 5 businesses, he's running 5 businesses. If she couldn't make it work with him
and his emotions, whatever he's feeling, I'm not cheating. I'm not doing anything that's like foul or wrong.
What does that really say about her? She's looking for a good time, not a husband. Because wouldn't it make more sense to be with the guy who's running 5 businesses opposed to the guy who's working at AT&T doing sales? I mean, think about it. I mean, actually, there's not much to think about, especially when you're looking at social media and how it's affecting dating, or again, the hookup culture, which is stripper culture, which is actually speed dating. So making a mistake early on will cost you, especially if that's the woman you're actually interested in, whether you're interested in the long term or the short term with this woman. Next is, if you get this woman on the phone, you got her attention. This is not the time to argue. This is not the time to rehash and bring up what could have been and what should have been. What needs to happen once you have this woman on the phone or responding to you is to go ahead and set up the meeting. Go ahead and set up the date, because now you're literally just an avatar. You're just a picture, or you're just a profile, right? Like, you have to make sure you get past that stage, or you'll never get past that stage. I mean, that's quite simple. Now, this is why I'm telling guys to reinvent yourself. Now, if this guy was really busy working, or if he just had other options, if she wasn't really high on his priority list, then it makes sense. Because the way that she's actually taking it is, you don't see her as important enough to put her on as a priority. And because she doesn't feel like a priority, that's the reason why she's quick to move on, especially because there are so many guys in her DM. Now, here's the thing. It doesn't matter if she's on a dating app or a social media app. The attention is everything. So fellas, you must understand that. This is why I preach, or I keep talking about having a better mind, better body, better finances, right? To strengthen your mind, right, you're gonna have to read some books or listen to people who done read some books. Now you can actually listen to audio books. Also, meditation and affirmations, these things help you refocus and get back to your purpose. Purpose breaks down into 2 things. It's usually work oriented, your life's work, but it still breaks down into 2 things. You're either the creator or you're a helper to somebody that's creating something, right? That person may be able to create the internet. Now they need engineers, they need cybersecurity, they need other types of managers to manage all these different softwares and applications that everybody is using, because that's how we get the most out of them. When it comes to bettering your body, this is a simple one, but it may actually be the hardest one, because it actually requires you to exercise or to be active. Now, this is going to make you more attractive. If you don't think that's important, then go ahead and look at your Instagram profile and ask how many women are actually interested in you after seeing your profile. What they're looking for is lifestyle, what you look like. That's the main 2 things that they're concerned with. For them, personality will come if you guys ever meet, if you guys ever have a conversation. But the important thing to focus on with your purpose is your finances, because when you have better finances, you have access to a completely different lifestyle. For me, this was a big deal, because being on jet skis, going to sporting events, being able to do things that I wasn't able to do, like, it was great because I invested in myself, I invested in my credit, I invested in businesses, I invested in the stocks, and I also invested in insurances. So what I'm saying to you guys is this: learn finances, study, because once you do that, it puts you in a different lane mentally. Now you don't have the pressure of not knowing what you can and what you can't do. The limitations are not there, or they're understood a lot better. This is why I keep telling people, my channel is not about complaining about dating. My channel is about adapting to what's going on in the dating market, because women are sexually liberated. Here, this woman, she's an attractive woman, but I really don't think that she's looking for a husband. It seems to me she's looking for a good time. This is why you have to keep in mind, a rotten apple can make you sick. So do your best to enjoy the hookup culture, aka the stripper culture, because cash appers and simps have ruined it for us. As far as we know, relationships are now all short term, meaning they do not last for a lifetime. The woman is going to leave once she gets bored, and the man is going to be looking elsewhere because he's going to be looking at the next beautiful woman, or the woman that he thinks is beautiful, because they're all wearing the bad girl kit, which is the eyelashes and all of that stuff, you know, the hair that's not theirs, the things that give you the illusion that this woman is actually way more attractive than she actually is. Because when you see her fresh face out the shower, it's like disappointment. Now, with that being said, I have a question for you guys. How long do you actually wait when you get a woman's number? Do you wait 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days? How long do you actually wait? Comment under this video. Remember, when you're watching these videos, you are becoming a better version of yourself. That means you 2.0. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.